Now, I know this card has been covered a lot already, but it is my most anticipated card from this set. A lot of people didn't rate Ting-Lu, but it's already out there winning tournaments. This may be the dark horse of the new set that could take over the format. And that's all due to its cursed land ability. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's Pokemon in play that have any damage counters on them have no abilities except for Pokemon EX. If there is a time for this card to be good, it is now. Because in the future, only more EXs are going to be introduced and it's going to make this less powerful. Here is the list as you can see on the screen. It's very inspired by a winning list that was on Limitless, but I wanted to throw my own little bit of spice in there. I've got Cleansing Gloves in there because a lot of psychic Pokemon do resist fighting and I want to cover that a little bit. Hitting 120 with a land scoop doesn't feel very good. This is basically the list. I'm really happy with it. Let's get to some games now. Before we begin, I'd like to thank the sponsor of the channel, ptcgl store, where you can buy codes with 5% off using a discount code FTW. It's a way to support the channel whilst getting something in return, so why not? Now, with that said, let's get going. Oh, Nest box, which is something that I'll happily take. Okay, we have Alakazam. We'll throw that down. Let's get a Nest Ball and get ourselves Squawkabilly because we're definitely going to be drawing into a fresh hand here for sure. I want to get both energy in the discard pile, so I'm not going to attach. Let's Squawk and seize. See if we get ourselves. We do. We get a Koraidon. That is absolutely wonderful. We do get hit by our own Gapejaw Bog, but that's perfectly fine by me. Now we just need to find an energy next turn, which is quite a bit of an ask, but I think we are definitely more than capable in doing that. So let's go for a Dino Cry. Put 2 energy on the Ting-Lu, and then from there, all we need to do is find energy, get attacking, and we can cause some problems. On top of that, if they start benching without getting rid of that Gapejaw, they cannot use the abilities of the bench Pokemon. Cramorant, Comfy with the flower selecting. They cannot use those abilities because of Gapejaw. So that's going to be very strong. But there is also counters with the fact that if this is the basic version that just plays like Dragonites and Raikus and stuff, they have a lot of switching carts, which heals. So got to bear that in mind as well. So it's going to be a bit of back and forth here. Unless there is a Cora's Experiment. Get rid of a Sableye and a Lost Vacuum. Down comes a Heavy Ball. I'm going to get themselves a Comfy from that. Okay. They're going to go for a Flower Selecting. Getting rid of a Psychic Energy. So they're free in the Lost Zone now. A Battle VIP pass coming down, which means they actually bypass the Gapejaw Bog, which is a shame, but hey, it is what it is. They're going to get Greninja and a Comfy down. So they're going to be able to probably get one more Flower Selecting off. Maybe conceal cards. But hey, one attack with this Ting-Lu and a single Hawlucha, we can pretty much shut off most things in play here. So that's still fine. You're going to get rid of a Psychic Energy with conceal cards. Down comes a Lost Vacuum. Probably get rid of that Gapejaw. Get rid of a Water Energy and the Gapejaw Bog. There we go. There comes one switching card before any damage has been done. So that's good to take note of. And they're going to go for one more Flower Selecting off that, which does get them to 5. And I think they got rid of an Iono there. Yes. So 5 in the Lost Zone. Iono gone. A Luminion coming down. All right. Something maybe we could prep for a KO. You never know. It'd be quite nice. And it's a boss. What are they planning to boss up here? Maybe the Squawkabilly, or they're going to get rid of the Alakazam. Oh, they can't boss. They've already picked cover. Silly me. They're preemptive playing. Guys, we're not used to the format, are we? I'm going to judge you, my guy. And a Cram comes down. So I would be surprised if they didn't Escape Rope here. Escape Rope's definitely the right call. And there you go. Escape Rope coming down. And it might be worth me letting Squawkabilly take a hit and then going for a Collapsed Stadium play. But that's one Collapsed Stadium on my whole deck. We've got to judge. Alakazam might be the better one to take the hit right here, even though Alakazam helps with the spread. It's tough. It's tough. I think we'll go for... Do you know what? Yeah, I'll give it a Squawkabilly. Let's go for it. I want to keep my Alakazam. If I can lock off their whole board, then there really shouldn't be too much to worry about. So I think they can have that swing. That's fine. They're going to bench a third Comfy and spit innocently. So it's our turn now, and it's not looking a bit great, but we'll give it a shot. Top deck of an Iono. Okay, that's a bit better. Granted, I would like to disrupt them, but I don't think we have that privilege. Let's Ultra Ball here, and I do want to get a Hawlucha down to at least get some damage in play. So if things don't go our way, at least we can be, you know, limit them a little bit. You know what I mean? Collapsed Stadium is the one we want. We also want to get a Switch and an Energy. So we need a lot of cards, bro. I'm going to have to Iono for sure. We basically need a Collapsed Stadium, Energy, and a Switch, which is a massive ask. But if you don't ask, you don't get. Let's get damage down on 2 Comfies for now. I am going to bench this Ting-Lu because I want a full bench. I want a full board. And then we're going to Iono. Please give me something good. Come on. Sort a brother out, baby. Huh? Ooh, okay, it's not done yet. Here's the question. Do I Trekking Shoes first or Gutsy Pickaxe first? I think you Gutsy Pickaxe first because there's greater odds then, because if the energy is on top of the deck. Ah, this is Gutsy Pickaxe. Oh, I regret that instantly. Trekking Shoes. Oh no, the energy's right there. Oh, for crying out loud. I think I'm gonna go for a no, because if I'm just passing this turn, then at least Koraidon can bring that energy back in. So I'm not that bothered. Let's see what we get here. Gapejaw Bog is back. Ah, In that case, is it worth me just retreating to Ting-Lu and then just keeping in the active so their abilities can be off? Maybe I do that. I just retreat to Ting-Lu for the sake of it. I think that's what we've got to do here. And then do I Gapejaw? I don't think I need to Gapejaw right now. And what I can do is take a risky move, okay? I know we've just used a lot of energy, but I'm going to Koraidon to the bench Ting-Lu, because if they go for an escape rope, I want to be able to put up a Ting-Lu, and all we need to do is find the energy instead of loading up on one and then having a bit of trouble. So I think that was the correct move. Nonetheless, two Comfy's abilities are shut off for the time being. That is a Forest Seal Stone, which is going to get them out of trouble if a judge is played by us next turn. Oh, no, they're going to do it now. Okay, they've got a game plan. They're probably going to gust up the Squawkabilly right now. Seize the opportunity, you know? Ultimately, what we want to do, though, is really limit them. I do not want them to get to 10 in the lost zone. That's my goal here, because then they can't go and Sableye all the Hawluchas and stuff, right? They can Colress their way there, but it has to be 3 Colresses straight. Maybe Lost Vacuum can help them too. Right, they finally got the card that they were looking for. I wonder what it was. There's a concealed cards, drawing 2 more. Wait, oh, they are going to boss, and it's definitely getting rid of the Squawkabilly. We got to be yeah, I get it's a free swing, but right, they're trying to set up a 4-prize turn with the Greninja here, so we need to be able to get Greninja pretty much down. That said, they're preparing as if they're going to get to 7 next turn. Oh, what a top deck! Okay, let's get Ting-Lu back out. I think I just have to judge here and hope, right, we get energy, and that's basically it. We just need an energy. I would love to have a Collapsed Stadium, but I think that's too much to ask. We just want an energy now. We do get it. In fact, we got an overload of that kind of stuff. Right, let's Gutsy Pickaxe here, see if we get any luck. A boss. Right, now what I've got to do is hit this Cramorant and ping that Comfy. I think that's what I've got to do. They're a 4-card hand. You know, they need 2 in the lost zone. All the Comfys are going to be shut off ability-wise. They have to have a Colress in order to get this Greninja going. So I think that's the best I can do with this situation. So let's go ahead, get rid of the Cram and ping onto the Comfy. That's the best we've got. Granted, they can draw with Greninja, but my options are limited anyway, so I can't get any damage down on that. Triple, nothing crazy. There is a path to the peak. Why are they playing path? Why is Lost Box playing path? But in a minute, oh god, it's so annoying when I see a path come down from Lost Box, bro. They're gonna start throwing this down just for this. They are. They can include it. That's so annoying, man. A path to the peak. Oh god, this is why I don't play Lost Zone. They always have it, and it's just unfun. It's like I can't have a good time. I have to sweat my ass off just to sit here and try and have a good match. It's like, do I really want to? I'm already sweating as it is. It's 30 degrees in the UK right now, and I know a lot of you are gonna go, boo-hoo, it's 30 degrees over here in Texas in the winter. Shut up, all right? I don't live there, all right? I live here. I experience what? I would say 5 to maybe 15 degrees on a regular basis, and then, you know, at some points during the summer it just goes boom and then boils up, and here I am sweating already. I don't need to do it in this bleeding game. Rant over. Get over yourself, all right? I get it, you live in a hot place. Jesus, can you tell I don't like playing Lost Box already? Oh, they're gonna get it as well, bro. They're gonna have it. The only thing we can bank on here now is boss's orders really Judge really helping us in this position. We can come back. We still have Ionos and stuff, so it's not the end of the world. If they do, you know, go for the 4-prize KO here, Greninja. Hey, if we get an Iono, it's a wrap. But yeah, it's a big ask right now. There's an escape rope. Obviously, I'm just going to put up my other Ting-Lu. Have they got the pieces now? They've got 9 in Lost Zone, but do they? No, they definitely don't have Mirage Gate play yet, because otherwise they wouldn't have put this Comfy up. So, and we can't judge them next turn, so it's still not the end to be all and end all. In fact, it might be worth just bossing up the Greninja, not even judging them. If they haven't got it, why would I judge them? I should boss up the Greninja and say, right, you can't even make the play. Granted, path would stick, but oh no, that said, I think countering the path might be the bigger priority, because then they can't do anything, right? Oh, I don't know. Like, if I judge them and then path them, sorry, if I judge them and encounter path, then that would be really good. I don't know. Sableye coming down. They're definitely in Sableye range, so that's also a concern. And they do have Mirage Gate. Okay. Maybe they just go with Sableye here and just ping off a Squawkabilly. Maybe they ping off a Hawlucha. Either way, proof is in the pudding, my boys and girls. This is why it's just so boring to play against. It's like, you just know what they're going to do all the time. It's just, yeah, you're going to Sableye, my boys. You're going to Greninja. You're going to win. It's like, yeah, great. Look, it's ranked. You can't complain. People are going to try and rank up. And if they know how to play Lost Box and they enjoy it, fair play. It's the game, right? Don't hate the player, hate the game. So they are going to ping onto the Koraidon here. Okay. That was 100 damage counters necessarily. So they can only put 2 damage counters elsewhere. So they're not taking a multiple prize turn with this, which clearly shows that they're looking to do that with with Greninja, sorry. Yeah, putting that extra damage counter on the Hawlucha and 1 on the Alakazam, and I can't do maths. Might be worth just to throw a Manaphy in here, right? Okay, the top deck was a switch. That's fine. I'm just going to attach to this Ting-Lu here, and I think I just judge. I mean, I'm going to Ultra Ball as well, just to thin out and increase the odds of Judge hitting here? Maybe. Do I get a Hawlucha here? It's risky because like Sablei's gonna have a field day, but if we KO this Sableye, Judge, counter Stadium, we could be in a very good spot, right? We could be in a position where they can't do anything. So that's my thought process. We do need to counter the Stadium. Have we even played a Stadium? I think we played the one Gapejaw. So we got 3 in deck. Listen, we have to take risks. This deck does not play, all right? We have to be serious. We're going to bet your Hawlucha, as risky as that is. We are going to do that and just get damage down here in here. So we know for a fact, if we get the Stadium, things could turn. Please. Yes. Oh my God, that's massive. Let's go. Collapsed Stadium coming down. We get rid of Squawkabilly EX. That's massive, bro. Oh, it's so good. There goes a Comfy. And we are going to be able to KO this Sableye and also ping some extra damage down. I think I ping it down maybe on the... maybe I'd put it on the Comfy. I don't think it matters where I put it, but I'm trying to think about, like, if they play Switch cards, it doesn't matter. They're going to heal it anyway. I say the bigger priority here for draw is the Greninja, so I'm going to ping the Greninja for now. I don't know, but nonetheless, that was a huge turnaround. We judged them, locked off their abilities. This should be it. Okay, we should be able to see our way at least somewhat with a bit more luck on our side. It would be a beauty to take down Lost Box in this way. Oh, it'd be so nice. They're going to promote a Luminion. Oh, maybe I should have pinged Luminion because then it actually has 150 HP, meaning we can OHKO Ting-Lu. I didn't think about that. That's all right. It's all a learning curve at the end of the day. There is a Dragonite V coming down. A Mirage Gate coming out after a good minute or so contemplating. They are Mirage Gating here. Annoying that we judged them into a Mirage Gate, but it is what it is. They can technically Greninja this turn if they manage to have an energy in hand and take 2 more prize cards, but still, even then, I'm still pretty confident. They are going to retreat into the Greninja. They probably have the energy. There's a super, maybe another Mirage Gate. Bro, if we Mirage Gate them, if we judge them into 2 Mirage Gates, that's outrageous. Let's see what they do here, because they would not commit like this if they did not have the play for sure. There is another Mirage Gate. Are they going to get the other one onto the Dragonite then? Okay, no, they're going to put one onto Luminion to give it a retreat. Okay, that's fair. And we are going to get hit by the Moonlight Shuriken. What we can do, though, is going to be very interesting. So let them do this. They'll take their 2 prize cards, but I still am pretty confident regardless. That is going to be 2 more cards from the prizes. Maybe they know something's in there and they're looking for it. Either way, we don't know. Let's see if we go off the top deck. Anything worthwhile? We get the Cleansing Gloves, but that's not really important now. So what I can do here actually is move 2 damage counters off of this Greninja because we're going to KO it now onto Luminion, because if they come up to retreat with that, it's now in range for a 1-hit KO, which is absolutely wonderful. Interestingly enough, we don't have any energy in a discard pile to activate a Raihan, which is annoying. So I'd have to Raihan right now and set up the next play. I could manually attach to Ting-Lu and set it up by retreating, but that's like 4 energy put down. I don't think it's worth it in that case. Could throw another Hawlucha down, but I don't know it's worth right now in that case. In fact, I think it's a bad idea because of Sableye. Late Sableye could be dangerous. I'll put an energy on this Radiant Alakazam in case we are in dire need of retreating, but we are going to land scoop now, and we're going to put damage counters. I think we actually want to put it on the Dragonite. Honestly, Luminion, I guess we could actually, you could argue a point here. If they somehow get a switch card and heal it, and if there's 2 extra damage counters on it, it goes down to 10. We can actually move 1 damage back onto it with Painful Spoons and then KO it. So I still think in case of a switching card, that does allow Luminion to be KO'd still at some point with the Alakazam. But no, oh my God, what a good feeling. What a good, we got a Lost Box to scoop on us. Yes. Oh, this is why I love Ting-Lu, baby. You can't see it because it's behind my face cam, but they just put a sad face. I'm expecting a GM PAL thing going on here. A Suicune start, though. We can actually turn off his fleet-footed. Also, that artwork is incredible. I love Pokemon artwork when they're in a setting. You know, it's just beautiful to see the scenery. That's incredible. Battle VIP pass coming down. A nice little early start for them. They're going to get GM PAL and Frigibax. If we just get damage on that Frigibax, it's a great time. Fleet-footed and a water energy on the Suicune. The good thing about the Suicune, I guess, is it is quite low maintenance. So there's that. So we got to be careful filling out our board here. Don't want a Suicune to come in and just cause some problems. Nonetheless, we are going to, do I attach this turn or do I go for a, the whole shebang, a Professor's Research Squawkabilly? I think we go the whole 9 yards. So let's get an Alakazam down. In fact, I could judge them, then Squawkabilly. That could be good. Let's get rid of a Gutsy Pickaxe and an energy. I think I want to do that. Get a Squawkabilly down and then Gapejaw Bog. It's a bit more techie, but I want to disrupt them as much as I can. So I'm going to judge them first and then from there, move onwards. Let's Trekking Shoes, see if we get anything worthwhile. Another Gapejaw. We'll say no to that, and we get ourselves another Iono. Gonna have to get rid of both Ionos here, which sucks, but it's fine. Get Koraidon down. Then we can Squawkabilly. We just need, you know, a bit more energy. That's what we need, basically, and we should be good to go. It'd be nice if we can also ping that Frigibax at some point. We do get the option to do that. Actually, that's really cool. Okay, so from here then, I'm gonna get rid of probably the Judge and the energy, grab myself a Hawlucha just so I can ping that Frigibax and just shut it off for the time being. Unfortunately, we won't be able to ping that Suicune, but we are still out of 1-hit KO range from it at least. So there's that, right? And then maybe we'll ping, I guess we can ping Chien-Pao. I don't think it matters, but yeah, that's fine. From there, I think we, oh, actually, no, we've got Alakazam. Less painful spoons from the Chien-Pao onto Suicune, so we now shut off Fleet-Footed, so they don't get an extra 1 card, which can be a big deal. I could also switch into Hawlucha, and then, honestly, I don't mind that. That said, though, we need the Ting-Lu in the active, don't we? Remember, Shawnee boy, remember. Let's put this up, and we'll go for a Dino Cry. There is the Bravery Charm, bringing us to 260 HP, and a Luminium V coming down. That said, I think it can use Luminous Sign. So yeah, it's using Luminous Sign because the effect of Luminous Sign comes into play before the Gapejaw Bog, as you can see here. I believe that is how it works. Never trust ptcgl, okay? Never trust ptcgl to actually be genuine in regards to its sequencing. I don't know if it's right or not. Sometimes it can be a bit dodgy. Nonetheless, that is Baxcalibur, but it can do absolutely nothing right now because of the fact that it has a damage counter on it. And there is a Choice Belt coming down on the Chien-Pao, and it's a pass. They can't do anything. It's incredible. Alrighty then. Let's Nest Ball, and we can overbench you. I'm actually quite comfortable with that. Let's get another Ting-Lu down. You know, Escape Rope is a thing. I know I'm going to Iono them into a bigger hand, but I need to start attacking, right? I have the advantage right now. I've got to take it. So let's see if we get energy here. We do, of course. We play a high energy count, and we'll attach it there. Whilst we're here, we'll also go for a Trekking Shoes. We take this new, listen, if I can hit that, which we can. Oh, I love it when you hit a pickaxe. It's so fun. And from here, maybe we could move some damage around. No, I don't think any needs to be moved. The Luminion's pretty much in range. That said, yeah, no, I don't think anything needs to move to it. I guess we can move damage off the Suicune for now, because we're going to swing into it anyway, which means it didn't matter if I moved it before. But yeah, no, it did. Okay, don't be dumb, Sean. You're in a 1-hit KO range. You're in a 1-hit KO range. You're not. So maybe I move some damage off this Suicune back onto the Chien-Pao, and then just get 3 damage counters on it this time around. Either way, I'm 2-hit KOing the Suicune, so it doesn't matter. So let's land Scoop here and just get 2 damage counters onto the Chien-Pao. I want everything to almost be in range of Ting-Lu's attack. That way we can really get ahead of the trade. So that's a pretty good start for us there. There's an energy coming down that can finally swing, but this Suicune can only max out at 220. So, you know, we're still safe. We're still just safe because of the fact that we're a big, beefy boy. Skater's Park coming into play so they can retreat. But that's really it. There is the Blizzard Rondo for 220. We could just sit here and get this other one going, get it ready to go. I'm perfectly happy with that. Ew, do I research here or do I just chill? If I chill, I've got guaranteed energy for next turn, and I don't have to worry about that. But that said, we do have like 12 energy in the deck. We've got 6 available, so there's 6 in deck. Odds are we're going to find one. Let's just throw this down on here, I guess, and go for a research. I think we're fine. I think we're okay. Yeah, there we go. Even got the Raihan to, you know, make it feel a bit better. Right, we can move some more damage around. So I still think we need to get these Chien-Paos in range of things. So let's get damage off that Suicune. Boom. There we go. And then we go for another land Scoop, and we will put, oh wow, that's perfect, Mass Bro. Put 20 on this, and it's now in range for a boss KO on a Chien-Pao. That's beautiful. This is what makes Ting-Lu good. The control that you have with this deck. It's like, I dictate the pace. It's great. There is a Shivery Chill. They do have that online. So that is 2 more energy that the Baxcalibur cannot accelerate into play. They do get one of them down on the Chien-Pao and pass. What a beauty. What an absolute beauty. Let's get energy down here so we're prepped and ready. Could go for a Judge, but I think boss KOing here is a very, very fun activity, I guess you could say. And in which case we can actually put damage on the Chien-Pao and start setting it up. So let's gust this bad boy up, and I don't think I want to Alakazam right now because that's perfectly in range of a KO. Everything else is perfectly in range apart from this, so I'm just going to put damage counters on here. Let's land Scoop and put 20 damage on that Chien-Pao, and if we need to 1-hit KO it, maybe Alakazam can come and help with that later on, so it's fine. That's going to be another 2 prizes for us to take. 2 more to go, but it's a Scoop. It's another Rage Quit. Let's go. We are playing something that's indicative. Let's go ahead and Nest Ball right away, going first. And I think, do we still go for the Squawkabilly play here? Yeah, we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. I'm actually going to Ultra Ball away 2 of my supporter cards, as crazy as that sounds, but it does mean I can get, hopefully, maybe a couple Gutsy Pickaxe off onto this Ting-Lu. That would be a beauty. If we can get a couple hits on that, oh, it'd be incredible. Please. Oh, yeah. That's why I like playing 12 energy, bro. The Gutsy Pickaxe can be just so good. Trekking Shoes, and it's another energy card, which I will actually bring into my hand because I don't mind just attaching here. Means we don't even need Koraidon right now to get this Ting-Lu out and up and ready next turn. Can we do it again? Oh my god. Oh, I love this build. Wow. Okay, I think we're chilling. That's an incredible turn one. Oh my god. Battle VIP pass coming from my component. A component. Yep, he's definitely a component of the puzzle that is this game. I anticipate this to be a Gardevoir. Let's see what they bring out. It is a Mew and a Radiant Greninja, which indicates Gardevoir. All I see is some soft boys for us to shut the abilities from. There is the Rolts. Unfortunately, we don't have Gapejaw. That would have been lovely. But it is what it is. Rolts coming down and a concealed cards happening here. Now, this does get a bit dangerous. We cannot shut off Gardevoir. This is the scary one. We need to get them shut down early. That's what we need. That is a Psychic coming onto Manaphy, giving the retreat to the Mew. Bro, we both have popped off. Hey, 2 Battle VIP pass. Raw, yeah? It's not even in the oven. They didn't even have to go and get their oven mitts, bro. They just went an instant Battle VIP pass like that. Crazy, bro. Okay, they're going to retreat into the Mew, and that's going to probably get them... it depends what they've got in their hand here, but regardless, if they do preemptive Mew here for like a rare candy, that says enough, and I'm just going to Iono them. We've got a lot of work cut out here, but I think we need to prioritize what we're going to need to do. Nonetheless, they have failed the Mysterious Tail, so... Okay, our turn. Anything worthwhile on the top of the deck? Koraidon can always be nice, but we actually don't need it right now. That's beautiful. I think I am going to get energy on this Hawlucha just to retreat, go for a Trekking Shoes, and get another pickaxe. Do we? This could take an Oko. This could, you know, oh, do we? I think we do. Come on, we got to go for it, man. Ah, there we go. It's fine. At least we got a Gutsy Pickaxe hit. Let's Iono, see what we get from that. And we get some stuff, but nothing too crazy. We do, however, get an out to a Hawlucha, which is what I'm thinking. I want to just shut off all of these Rolts, basically. That's what I want to do. Hope. I know Iono's giving them a bigger hand. We just got to hope that they don't have a way to get a rare candy and a Gardevoir into play. So I think we still have a pretty good shot here when it comes to everything. So get rid of the Nest Ball, get another Hawlucha out. We'll ping 2 Rolts here, just like so. It does get hit by the Gapejaw Bog, but that's okay. We are going to Trekking Shoes again. Let's go for it. And it's a Cleansing Gloves actually does matter. So I'll throw that down here. And I don't want to bench the Alakazam just yet because we have no other Ting-Lu available. I want to have another Ting-Lu down there. And I don't think Alakazam's needed right now. So we're just going to go for a Land Scoop. And it does mean 150 now, which is nice. Granted, it doesn't matter here, but it, you know, it can be important for the Gardevoir. You know, if the Gardevoir comes up, 310 HP, you know, an Alakazam and 2 swings and you're good to go. Otherwise, it would actually be like 3 swings, even with 2 Alakazam. So yeah, it makes a big difference. Nonetheless, the only ability they really have use of right now, unless they have heals, is the Radiant Greninja. They're going to bounce in Temple of Sinnoh. Doesn't affect us. That's fine. That's another Rot's coming into play, but we can always ping that one as well. And that's a Curlier, but they cannot use its ability, which is so nice. They're going to conceal cards here. And they've got another Level Ball getting another Curlier, but again, cannot draw with it. That said, they can just draw raw into Gardevoir and evolve into it, and that's where problems happen, but I still think we're okay. We do, however, need to advance our board, and we are looking still a bit rough. We had a beautiful turn 1, but no Ting-Lu down on the bench to maybe charge up and get ready. The Raihan's there, but nothing really to bring it to. It's an interesting one, but I think, yeah. All right, rare candy and okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's another Psychic Energy, I think, gone there. A Judge would be amazing. I think a Judge would be so good right now. There is a rare candy. They got the rare candy Gardevoir, but it's the Shining Arcana one, and they cannot use its ability because it's got damage on it. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not. I don't know. They should have saved that for next turn, maybe the Rolts, but then again, that would have been hit anyway. So yeah, that's rough, bro. They can't even use the Shining Arcana ability. Yikers. We get a Trekking Shoes, so that's something. Fighting Energy. Ooh. I'm gonna say no. Risky move. I know. Do you know what? I will throw the Gapejaw Bog actually. Yeah, maybe I should have taken that energy to at least throw down on Koraidon. But come on, we're risk takers. Let's go for a Land Scoop, and we'll definitely ping this Rolt chilling down on the bench for now. There we go. And you could see why the Cleansing Gloves actually really matters here, because this Gardevoir, even the Shining Arcana, we would actually be hitting. Oh no, they don't have the resistance, so it's fine. I'm talking nonsense. Wait, please tell me the Gardevoir EX is actually resistant to fighting. Otherwise, I just feel stupid. I think it is. I think it is. Radiant Greninja coming up. Oh yeah, that's a dire situation. They're gonna go for a conceal cards. They can just boss, and at that point they're online. Bear in mind, so that is something to bear in mind there. That's an Arven, so no boss. We take it, but it can be an escape rope. We'll see. It's a Fog Crystal and a Choice Belt, so they clearly don't have that option available, which is lovely. Ultra Ball coming down, getting rid of a Battle VIP pass and a Choice Belt, and they're finally getting Gardevoir EX, so that is online, and they can start going now. There it comes. Oh boy, it's scary. A Fog Crystal can get an energy to retreat the Radiant Greninja, but I don't think they can get enough on this to take an... Oh, no, they might be able to take an Oko, actually. That would be scary. This is why I wanted that other Ting-Lu. This is why. Oh, actually, if I'm correct, I don't know if they can do it. Now they can, I think. No, they can't. No. Oh, wait, no, they can. Yes, they can. No, I don't know. I can't do maths. They attach an energy to Radiant Greninja, and I think they got it. Unless it's 240. Is it 240 or 220 that they're doing here? I don't know. They might have it with the Zacian, you know. They're going to go for the Psychic Embrace. How much damage will it put down on it? 6 energy, though, would put 120 on it. Oh, my God. If I'm correct, I think they got exactly 240. No shot did they just get exactly 240. That is incredible. There is that Storm Slash for 240 on the dot. Oh, no. That is horrible. And we are out in the wilderness now. Nothing to work with, really. Oh, yay. Let's promote a Hawlucha. Oh, what do we get? We get a boss, and that's not really what we want. All we can do is Raihan here for an energy onto the Koraidon. Get maybe a Ting-Lu up again. Do we go for another Ting-Lu, or do we start getting Koraidon out? No, I think we Ting-Lu here. We have to bench it. And then from there, we're just going to have to go for Koraidon's Dino Cry. I could use Radiant Alakazam. And in fact, I could set up a KO on a Ralts, but they'll just evolve that to Curlier. I'm pretty confident. And their abilities are going to be online. Damn, this is the thing, right? This is what I'm saying. Ting-Lu will only be good for now, right? EXs, they're not affected by Ting-Lu, and therefore they can do what they want. So Gardevoir, even with us being able to try and slow down Curlier and stuff like that, as soon as this comes out, if they've got enough energy going, all they got to do is bench Zacian, and that's it, right? It's just too much, unfortunately. So this is the downfall of Ting-Lu, I guess. So maybe there's something to bear in mind in here with regards to trying to counter Gardevoir in some way. I guess the way that this Ting-Lu likes to do it is by judging and stuff. I think if we got a couple of judges here and there and we're able to just not allow them to get Gardevoir EX out in time, then I think we had a real chance. But now I think we're definitely shooting for the gutter. There is the next Curlier coming down. Remember, their abilities are now online, if I'm correct. Does it have to be in the active spot? Yes. Okay. There's another refinement. They're obviously digging for the boss's orders. There we go. There's a Gardevoir Shining Arcana coming down. That's more draw for them. Another Shining Arcana. An energy onto that Gardevoir. And that's a basic energy coming onto the bench Gardevoir. And that's a boss's orders. That's going to be a wrap, in my opinion. I don't see us getting out of this now. Yeah, that's it, unfortunately. We're just falling behind there, and they were able, as soon as they were able to get that Gardevoir EX out and Zacian down, it was game. It was just like, no, too much power for us to handle. You know what? I'm very happy with this video because you saw all sides of the coin. I mean, even the third bloody side. Nonetheless, it's a very interesting card, hey? I mean, look, think about it when it comes to the Lost Box and the Chien Pao. So strong, right? So powerful. But then Gardevoir comes in and says, have fun. Have fun doing nothing. So you definitely can have a decent matchup against Gardevoir, but it definitely seems like the worst one that I can think of on top of my head, right? Not only just after playing that game, but I mean, just by logic, right? You can't shut off Gardevoir in that way. And on top of that, you can't play Path to the Peak to shut it off because it shuts off your own cursed land. So there's really no way to actually deal with Gardevoir apart from trying to hit it for weakness. So, and then what is there available to do that? You know, you could argue Drapion, but then you need to charge it up somehow. So maybe there is a Pokemon that could definitely help with that matchup. But I think Gardevoir is pretty much the toughest one. But ultimately, I think if you do want to defeat Gardevoir, it seems like the best way to go is to like try and knock off their Curliers and just keep judging them. So maybe even throw in a fourth judge. Judge plus Ting-Lu is basically the same as Path Judge, right? Without needing the Path. So it's definitely, and obviously it affects a lot more Pokemon than just Rule Box, right? It effectively works in that way. So you could even squeeze a fourth judge in here. As wild as that is, I think it works with this card. That game, I wanted judges. I wanted judges in that Gardevoir so much. I was like, yeah, if I just control their hand, control their board in terms of limiting them to do what they want to do, we could definitely get a win. But as soon as they were able to get that Gardevoir EX out, as soon as, funny enough, the Zacian and Gardevoir EX was perfect, right? Because if they got the Gardevoir and went into the Shining Arcana Gardevoir, which is the baby one, the lower HP one, then I think they would have only been able to put 5 energy on it, and in that case, miss the KO. And that would change the whole tide of the game, right? We would have still been ahead, and I think we could have won. But it was that Zacian play that really got it going, so we just couldn't handle it. Then the boss afterwards, yeah. As soon as Ting-Lu gets KO'd and you can't bring another one up, it's problems because you give them their abilities for a turn and things fall behind. So there was one thing I didn't put in here that was in the top tier list, and that was an EXP share. And I think that goes a long way. You could definitely argue that you don't even need something, although I really like the Cleansing Gloves. But like 1 or 2 EXP share could really go a long way, I think. Really go a long way in keeping you attacking all the time as much as possible and keeping Ting-Lu's in the active whilst attacking. I think that's its biggest problem. Its biggest problem is its 3 energy attack. If there's a way in the future for that to be dealt with, this card will be very strong. But for now, Koraidon seems to be the best way. Unless a new way is discovered. But we'll just have to wait and see, huh? Nonetheless, Ting-Lu fans out there, I think we're in a pretty decent spot. Enjoy your Ting-Lu now, because my prediction is that it will get worse over time. So just enjoy it in this format and see how it goes. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Do leave a like if you enjoyed. Please do subscribe for more to get the merch, Twitch, and high five. Well, hey, bye-bye. Whoa! I shrank.